just kind of get high off their excitement? How do you feel about that?
Absolutely, of course. I've said a million times before. Actually, obviously, feeding off the crowd is key, and you can feel the energy in the air. Of course, regardless of a small venue, big venue, the amount of people there, and seeing them, watching them get into it, feeling the groove of what you created. This is a creation that we're trying to bring to the mindset of other people. And when you see people get off on that, it's phenomenal. It's fantastic. So obviously you feel that energy right back, and that makes you groove harder and play harder. And, it's great. Absolutely.
Now, do you think it's challenging to translate what you do on a CD live?
It's funny you say that, because we went into the studio. We did not want to do anything in the studio that we cannot do live. And one of the most irritating things, I went to see a band years ago. I'm not going to go on record saying who they are. But
why don't you just go ahead and say it?
I'm not, because I'm not, especially if this is going to be on the internet. But anyway, I thought they were a great band, and because I remember I loved their albums, and I'd never seen them live, and I went to see them live, and I was just appalled at how god-awful they were, because I wasn't hearing what I'm used to hearing for the years I was listening to them on CD. And so we went into the studio just with the mindset, we're not doing anything on the CD that we cannot do live. And there are parts they're very intricate, and we actually had to redo them a couple times because they weren't as perfect as we wanted them. And granted, when you're playing live, it may not sound just like that because you're playing live and it's loud, and sometimes you can't hear things. But we went in there with that mindset.
That song is so much fun. We got one left here. It's called Pill Bottom Morning. Here we go. sing this last line until I hear something. Every day that passes by, it's just another day. Oh, what will today bring? All that we went wrong, for damn you way too long. This is my life. What will today bring? All that damn went wrong, for damn you way too long. This is my life. Here we go. Thank you. You guys get upset.
We are here with Strange Days of Glory. They just performed at the 449 room. They did so well that they have a fan that just came up and interrupted our interview. How do you guys think you did?
I think tonight went really well. I think we had a lot of energy playing up on that stage tonight. I think everything went pretty good.
Yeah, it was hot as all hell, but we had a great show. It was fun.
How did the show go?
Oh, it was great. It's great. Did somebody say something about energy? Because I felt it up there. Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt.
What, I know this is hard to answer, but what grade would you give your performance if you had to? And let's try to be, objective.
As musicians, we're particularly hard on ourselves. So, as hard on ourselves as we are, I'd give us a B minus, B plus. I give us a B plus. Yeah.
B plus will do. We're artists, and we always critique ourselves, like he said, and I'd go with a B plus.
Yeah, I agree. Like anything, the way we played tonight, I mean, if anything, anything that we think we might have, this wasn't right or something like that, we'll do that to each other. I mean, we just do that up against ourselves because we just want to play the best we possibly can.
Of course, every time you play, there's always some room for improvement. You can always advance things even further, but at some point, you just got to be happy with what you did. I think you guys.
I think we're at the point now where it's just, as I was saying earlier, that we just want to go up there and just have fun anymore. And however it comes out, it comes out. And lately, when it comes out, it comes out pretty good. So but B minus.
Hi, this is a captain with Local Sounds video series. I recently got to spend some time with a great band from Trenton, New Jersey called Strange Days of Glory. I caught one of their... What's so funny?
I don't know, I just felt like laughing.
Man, that was just famous coffee up, man.
That's why you were like doing well, and I was like, oh shit. Alright, my bad.
Jinxed me. Alright. Hi. Stop laughing.
I'm sorry. I can't wait for the outtakes of this.
Wait. I gotta put it on standby. Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing, I'm just smiling, dude.
Stop smiling. You're fucking me up, man. Stop laughing, Justin.
Dude, don't worry, we'll just cut and paste all the different words.
It'll be like,
Hi.
Recently,
I
spent some time with...
Captain. I recently spent some time